No,
let
go
me
ahead.
get your take here on Brandon Ingram, since we're kind of just rolling with this, because you're obviously that's your favorite player and everything. Tonight, Brandon Ingram, 39 minutes, 13 for 21 from the field, 37 points, 11
Yes,
rebounds,
sir.
9 assists, 1 assist shy of a triple double. So, what did you see from Brandon Ingram tonight? Because I'm going to be honest with you, I was watching the Suns. I was just trying to focus on what they were doing.
I
Like I
I
knew Ingram was going to get
yeah.
his eventually.
This will be a weird way to start it. I want to compare him to Chris Paul. Let me tell you
All
why.
right.
I think I saw him playing at his own pace and not letting the defense control the way he plays. And by that I mean
I love that.
Chris Paul never lets, no matter if he has a monster defending him, he's going to play at his own pace and his own energy no matter what the case is. I saw Brandon Ingram doing that tonight, and he had a few turnovers, but when he would get to his little spots, he'd make the right decisions, leading to him having 9 assists, hitting shooters in the corner, and then taking a shot when it's there. I saw him like in past games. He's especially versus the Clippers. He played really well versus the Clippers. They had a bunch of turnovers. He wasn't playing at his own pace tonight. I saw him really just coming into his own, playing in his own pace, and then that's what led to other shooters getting the ball, and that's what led to his 9 assists. And then him just finding the open lane and the open shot, and just taking what the defense gives him. He
And the
played like a
Pelicans
veteran.
making shots, that
He
helps
played
too.
like a veteran, man. He
Mhm.
played like Chris Paul, kind of. He played like Chris Paul tonight.
No, I'm fine with that, man. I mean, I knew he was going to go off eventually. I was like, it's either going to be him or McCollum, or I hope this doesn't happen, but both of them. I'm scared for the game where they both go off. I mean, McCollum did have 23 points, and he had 25 in
I
game
really
one,
like
but
Willie. Another thing about Willie Green is he's been playing McCollum at the 1, which is McCollum's never seen that
yeah.
before. And Willie Green has said millions of times that McCollum's a natural point guard, and I'm starting to believe it. I think the way he's been playing at the point guard position, I think he is.
Herb Jones is solid on defense. He played 41 minutes tonight, and he's a rookie. He
4
always fouled.
points, great efficiency,
Yep.
and then like stats don't even, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
It doesn't describe what he does every night.
he dove on the bro. Like he'd be on the floor, right? He's exactly what the Pels have. So many nitty gritty guys like Jose Alvarado and Herb Jones and people like that are like, and Larry Nance Jr. like that are so like key, like a Mikal type player. So
yeah, I'm like Herb Jones is literally their Mikal Bridges, but he's a rookie.
yeah,
And
he's built like Mikal Bridges.
Jose Alvarado, or however you pronounce his name, he's really good. That guy plays.
Yeah,
kind of
he's
reminds me of like a pesky Javon Carter.
He's like an interesting player.
I heard he was pretty popular at Georgia Tech. I could be wrong at that.
He hit some big threes towards down the stretch.
I'm not a big college guy, but that's what I've been hearing.
He had 2 threes. And he had a couple. He played good, and he's literally taking Devontae Graham spot in this rotation. And Devontae Graham was a borderline all-star like 3 years ago.
I know. I feel bad for Devontae Graham.
Yeah,
but
what happened to Devontae Graham?
I don't know if it's injuries. I don't know if it's just maybe he's not consistent. I don't, because
what happened was in his last year in Charlotte, he took a huge step back because Melo came back, and he's just been like this ever since. So, yeah, I don't know what the reason is. But.
Continuing the Pelicans talk, though, and we sort of hinted at this earlier, I really do want to give a whole bunch of credit to Willie Green, who, yes, he is best friends with Monty Williams. He did play with Chris Paul, and he was on the Suns staff for the last 2 years, and I think he might have been.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he was on the Suns the last 2 years, and then he's had tons of coaching experience.
Did you know who he was when he was a member of the Suns staff?
Yes, I did. I didn't know too much about his NBA career, to be honest. Like, I knew he played and everything, but I didn't really think much of it. But Chris Paul obviously loves him. The whole staff loves him, man. And he's obviously not going to win Coach of the Year because that belongs to Monty Williams. But, and I could talk about this all day, there's so many coaches that deserve so much coaching love this year. And Willie Green's got to be one of them.
And Willie Green was getting a lot of backlash when the Pelicans run a 10-game losing streak.
Exactly.
Let's not forget that the Pelicans had a below 500 season this year, and they made it in the playoffs. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they win like 30-something games, and sure, they're 10 games under whatever to make the playoffs. They got in because of the play-in tournament, but I don't care. That's the NBA world that we live in now.
Hey, you guys caught the Pels at their highest point in the season. They're at the highest level of play they've been the entire season.
And let me tell you this too, the stuff that Monty Williams has brought here and his coaching staff has brought here in terms of like culture and respect for his players, and that's what Willie Green's doing in New Orleans. I mean, I've seen media members tweet about that. I've heard the broadcasters and everything talk about that, and I know you saw that incredible play-in game speech by Willie Green, right? Where he's like, "We gotta fight. We got."
Oh
Did you
yeah,
see
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Like that's
In the huddle.
like that
That's
is
what you
Willie
need,
Green,
man.
man. And like again, I guess what I'm saying is he just deserves so much credit. The whole Pelicans team deserves credit. Your boy Brandon Ingram deserves credit. Borderline all-star. And
Yeah, he's been an all-star
yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, man. That's my Pelicans rant. That's my Willie Green rant. This whole team they're good, man.
Yeah.
And the future's bright over there. So if you're a Pelicans fan and you're watching, get ready for Zion to come back. Get ready to move some of those draft picks you don't need and get some more players in there because they're going to be good, man.